So we finished off with the for loop. Now we are going to discuss about the while loop and the do while loop. Although do while loop is not really important in our context, and in many of these applications development context, you won't even require do while loop. Just for this clarity's purpose, I'm going to explain how this do while loop will be working. But before we move on to what do while loop does, we need to understand how does the while loop works. So let's actually take this similar example and let's convert this into a while loop. So let me erase this off. So basically the syntax for while loop is something like this. So it starts with the keyword while, and then along with it you are going to pass in some sort of condition inside the brackets, and then again you have a loop's body. So this is quite similar to the syntax that we have already seen with the if conditioning. So the if conditions syntax looks something like this. But in this context, this is a conditional statement. It's only going to run for once. But in this loop's context, this while loop's context, the loop is going to iterate or run as long as the condition is true. So the main difference lies in the conditioning part and how the loop is going to operate, or how the body is going to get executed once the condition renders to be true. So in if conditioning, when the condition is true, the body or the clause of this if condition will get executed once inside this program's life cycle. But suppose you need to produce 10 iterations, or you need to do 10 repetitive tasks on your program. So as long as this condition is true in this while loop, your clause or this while loop's body is going to run for 10 times. So this is the basic and a fundamental difference between the conditional and the while loop. So let's erase this off. So we are going to rewrite that code that we have seen with the for loop, and we're also going to use this pages array inside our while loop. So before doing that, we need a variable. We need to declare a variable. We need to assign a value to a variable. So you can use any sort of name. I'm going to use index equals to 0, 0. I'm going to assign the value of 0 to this variable called index. So I have declared and initialized a variable called index. You can even call this something like I, or you can even call this something like AB or A, or simply B. So just for the clarity's purpose, I'm going to use this with the variable name called index. So this loop is going to require a conditioning part inside it to determine how long this body or this loop's clause is going to run. And at the end, if you do not provide some sort of iteration, this while loop is going to run forever. It's not going to stop, so it's going to produce something that we call the infinite loop. And we do not want that to occur, because it's going to crash the server if you're going to deploy this application, or it's going to cause some sort of weird behaviors on your browser. So we do not want that. Your browser is going to load a lot. It's not going to be fast. It's going to slow down the browser. So we do not want any sort of unwanted situations to occur. So we are going to pass in an iteration. And now let's change this conditioning part. Let's say run this as long as count is equals to as long as index is less than the number of elements inside this pages array. So we have got this array, we have got 6 elements inside this array. So we're going to tell the compiler that please count the number of elements inside this pages array, and then place that number in here inside this conditioning part. And we are also going to tell the compiler that we have got a variable declared and initialized before running this loop. So take that variable's value and replace the name with the variable's value. Then do the comparison. Do the comparison as we have stated in here. So this condition will only be true when the index variable contains a number that is less than the number of elements in the array. So let me repeat that. So this condition will only be true when the number inside this index variable is less than the number of elements inside this pages array. So as long as this number that is contained inside this index array is less, which means it needs to be less than 6. So as long this is less, the body of this loop will get rendered on the browser. So we haven't written any code to show the issue. So let's write that. We're going to use the similar statement, the echo statement, and we are going to add a BR tag to it. So let's first add the pages array, and because the array has got some sort of indexation to refer to its elements, like I've said, the first element has an index of 0, the second one has got the index of 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5. So we are going to use the index array, the index variable.